how the do these other Power 5 conferences compete with the SEC? Like you're the reason why. Like players like you are the reason why we can't catch a fucking break. Poor TCU's licking their wounds right now.
That game
was disgusting.
Bloodbath.
It was, and the only good thing I can take from it is they beat them worse than Michigan last year. So I feel a whole lot better about it. You know?
Yeah, no, but it was just crazy to watch that game because I'm just like, when I watch TCU against Michigan, I'm like, okay, they got some physicality to them. They play hard, like on defense.
Too, bro.
I'm like, okay, then the quarterback, he's tough.
13 on defense for TCU. That linebacker was flying
around.
Jacked up too.
Then the running back I heard 33, which he's nice, but number 3 for them, he played well too when he went down. But I just thought TCU, I mean, they were physical. They wasn't. I didn't think they were going to lay an egg or lay down. Then I watched the game. I was just like, oh man,
it was bad.
And I said, oh man, again.
7 was the closest it got.
I was like, oh man.
Yeah, or it seemed competitive.
I legit had that game on for the
first quarter. What are your
quarter.
thoughts from that game?
I think Michigan would have done better.
No. What are your thoughts from the arguments and conversations that we've had about SEC and all that type of stuff? What are your thoughts? And then I'm coming to you next because you've been in there.
We understand the question, Derek. We know what you're asking. You know what the fuck you're asking us, dude.
Slow down. Ask us the question you want to ask.
Obviously, we are a pro Big Ten podcast, and we look at the SEC as the enemy. You guys won. You guys won this year, and you've won frequently over the last 15 years. But the SEC is the best conference in college football, no question right now. No question. My worry is, how the hell do we get these studs out of the Southeast and bring them up north? We got to throw some money at them boys. NIL deals.
Hang on now.
Now, it is also not fair that the SEC was doing NIL deals before they were legal. Like that is, that's something.
I don't know about all that.
Pay me in rings. I remember the last podcast.
You know it.
Pay me in rings.
That's a historic quote. Pay me in rings. So that still lives on to this day. Still lives on to this day.
It does, bro.
Did you ever look at that? Because that shit was blowing up. Everybody's like, man, why are his teammates pressing him like this?
Yes.
No, I just seen
a locker room conversation.
I seen like a Bama fan page or something, like post something like, man, put it in the Coliseum, pay me in rings. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the quotes you could use. A slogan you can use.
Iowa.
Kentucky. Yeah. What was? Did they lose? They lost?
They lost.
I mean, I don't see.
Kentucky was real. Bud Dupree was saying Kentucky's real this year.
Outside of Georgia and Alabama,
but didn't really say Alabama anymore.
Why?
They fell off big this year.
But bro, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real though, and I'm just gonna say this. Last year, Georgia played Michigan.
Yes.
Was it close?
No,
it was not close.
And that was 2021.
Yeah.
The year before that, Bama played Ohio State in national championship. Was it close? It was 52-24.
That doesn't seem like it was close.
You didn't really give us time to answer that question either.
And trying to think, the year before that,
Clemson?
Did Clemson? Oh, Clemson played LSU.
How'd that turn out?
That was, I mean, but I'm just saying.
I'm in the SEC or ACC now.
Was it 1 year when Clemson played Ohio State in the playoffs? I think it was like in the Fiesta Bowl.
Oh, LSU won because that was Joey B. That's on us. That's Joey Burrow. That's
on you. I knew that LSU won that.
Best college football teams of all time. That's on us. That's on us.
Is that the best college football team of all time?
One of them. I think Nebraska in the 90s. Nebraska.
But I will say.
Look up the stats.
I will say Ohio State held it down against Georgia this year. That was a good game.
That was a good game.
They played well.
Yeah.
I know. That's what made it seem like Georgia was human.
We were so close to seeing Ohio State versus Michigan in the national championship.
We were?
Yes.
I will say, I will say this for Michigan. That was a touchdown. I don't understand how they didn't call that.
Because he's catching the ball.
I don't know what that
in.
was. That was a touchdown to me.
Now, we've said on this podcast already, you can't spot them 2 pick sixes and a quarterback running back exchange for a turnover. You can't do that.
Right.
And they still almost came back.
That was tough.